Hey, our go-to geek, Ryan Ozawa, is with us to talk about Facebook. Ryan, thanks for joining us. Good
always
to see you,
good to be here.
as always. Seems like there is a new Facebook revelation every day. Yesterday, Facebook admitted it had been collecting the call and text history of Android users for years, and this morning we learned that the Federal Trade Commission is officially investigating that whole Cambridge Analytica mess. Short of deleting Facebook altogether, what's something that we can do to protect ourselves?
So when you're using Facebook, you really rely on it for connections with your friends and family. So although delete Facebook sounds like a great hashtag, a lot of people aren't going to do it. But fortunately, all of the things that are covered in the news, including the text and phone logging, can be turned off. So we can cover quickly how to do that.
Okay.
So it's all about settings. When you're on your computer, on your desktop, it's in the top right, you look for the word settings. But let's do it here on your mobile phone.
Okay, we're going to see that on the big screen
That's right.
as well.
So on the lower right-hand corner there, you press the little, what do you call the hamburger menu, and it takes you to the settings screen. Now, interestingly, to get further to settings, you have to scroll further down to the bottom and get to a second settings selection.
Okay.
But when you tap that, you can choose you want to go to account settings. Note that I've had to look for settings 3 times there. And then when you're in the settings, finally toward the bottom of that, if it loads, it'll be at the bottom of the list. There's apps. So apps are where you tell Facebook you'd like to use Facebook to log in. And most of the time it'll be like, can I connect with my friends because I want to see if other people are using this.
So any other apps, sometimes they always say, do you just want to log in with Facebook? It's okay to do it. So you can, what you're doing is saying no to that.
Yes. Well, when you say yes, this is how it ends up in this list.
Oh, got it.
Okay, so now you're on the apps and websites. On the very top, it says logged in with Facebook. These are all the apps that I have used. Now, last week when I talked to you, I had 500 apps in this list.
500?
It's a little nuts because I've been on Facebook since 2004. So here's all the apps that I use, and you can go into any individual one. Alto by AOL, I have no idea what that is. So you can click into that and it tells you all of the things that this app can see.
Wow.
But what you simply want to do is go to the very bottom and you have a button called Remove App, and that'll make it go away.
Okay.
The problem is you have to go through all of your apps to ask it to do that, so it gets a little tricky.
So if you don't want to remove the app, if you use it, but you want to control that access to information, is there a way to do that as well?
Yes, so also on the settings menu, you can go to a thing called Platform, and that'll turn off all access to all apps.
Okay.
And that means that you can't use Facebook to log into those services. What I could do, is if you go to Privacy Checklist on a desktop, you can more quickly delete all the apps and then just let Facebook ask over again. So reset.
You're right, okay. Now, that's the apps, but what about ads, advertisements?
So on ads, it's the same thing under settings. You can go in and see under ads how it basically identifies you for advertising. And what I thought was interesting is when I go into my settings and I click on ads toward the bottom there, it says that I'm interested in cosmetics. It says that I'm interested in fashion. It says I'm interested in sports. These are not true, I'm sorry. So you can actually go in individually and say your interests and see all of your interests, and that can show you what it somehow has decided you're interested in. I think you will find it quite amusing.
Yeah, okay. Ryan, thanks so much for being with us. Thanks for always. And I'm sure this conversation will keep going as we have more revelations with Facebook and it's into your personal information. So we'll have this, by the way, if you want to review this, we'll have this on our website later this morning at hawaiinewsnow.com so you can review what Ryan has shared with us. We'll take a break, be back with more Sunrise for your Holiday Monday in just a couple of moments. You didn't have